Hello everyone, welcome to topic of the day. Today we will discuss the Personal Data Protection Law. Now recently the Unique Identification Authority of India UIDAI has asked for exemption from the Personal Data Protection Law. Now why there is demand for exemption? The UIDAI already is being governed by the Aadhaar Act and the PDP bill could be counterproductive to that. Now the Aadhaar Act marks the introduction of Aadhaar, further mentioned the data protection under this act. The UIDAI was created with the objective to issue unique identification number, that is UID. Now let's talk about the Personal Data Protection Bill in brief. The origin of this bill lies in the report prepared by a committee of experts headed by Justice B.N. Shri Krishna. Now let us discuss some key features. इस बिल में डेटा को 3 कैटेगरी में डाला गया है. The first being sensitive, then critical, and then general. Then there is a concept of data principle. Now the data principle is the user or person to whom the data naturally belongs. The concept of data principle gives the person right over his or her personal data and how it can be utilized. Then there is another right which allows an individual to remove consent for data collection and disclosure. पर इसमें कुछ exemptions हैं, जैसे कि government is qualified to obtain the data for research or national security concerns. This bill also talks about setting up of an independent regulator, which says data protection independent regulator as the data protection authority to safeguard the interest and check the misuse of data. Also, each company will have a data protection officer who will work in liaison with the data protection authority. Also, there is user verification mechanism, that is social media companies need to develop a user verification mechanism based on the severity of the data. And this bill also talks about the data localization norms, that is, the non-personal data can be stored and processed outside, but the personal data has to be processed and stored within the territory of India. Now, if we talk about the challenges and shortcomings of this bill, there are problems like digital illiteracy, complicated terms and conditions, and the lack of digital infrastructure. Also, on one hand, this bill protects the personal data of an Indian by empowering them with the data principal rights. On the other hand, the government has access to a wide range of data. This bill has questionable Section 35, which empowers government to suspend any provision of the Act for the government. Moreover, prevailing digital illiteracy is also the main concern. Also, there is complicated language used by the internet agencies in the terms and conditions. And lastly, in India, there is a lack of proper digital infrastructure. Now let's discuss the possible way forward to these challenges. The provision of data localization should be enforced, and the focus on enhancing digital awareness and literacy should be given. Independent working of the Data Protection Authority should be considered, and this bill should be passed and enforced soon to have a robust data protection regime. Now let us take up one practice question on this topic. With reference to Personal Data Protection Bill 2019, consider the following statements. First, the bill was prepared on the recommendations of Justice B.N. Shri Krishna Committee. Second, Clause 35 of the Act exempt any agency under the Union government from any provision of law. Third, personal data has to be stored within the Indian territory only. You have to choose the correct statements. You can write your answers in the comment section below. So the correct answer is D. That is, all 3 statements are correct. So this was all for today's topic. I hope you enjoyed it. For more such videos, do stay tuned to the Next IAS YouTube channel.